We still have a lot of prejudice around size of bodies, and we use the health as the appropriate reason to give thin bodies advantage over bigger bodies. And there is so much scientific evidence that shows us that bigger bodies are not at health risk. That actually there is not a correlation between having fat and being unhealthy. You can be just as healthy with a larger body as you can with a thinner body. Now, there is a correlation between lifestyle choices and health. And sometimes we see that someone is at risk for diabetes, for example, and that comes from their lifestyle choices, the way that they eat, the kinds of food that they eat is leading them to a place of possibly getting diabetes or heart disease or cancer. There are all of these studies. However, it doesn't necessarily come from the fat on our body. It comes from our lifestyle. And it's really similar to, men with really high testosterone have more chance of heart attack. Men with really high testosterone have more chance of baldness. So we don't say bald men get heart attacks. We say it's the testosterone. This is the same thing. It is not that fat causes us to be unhealthy. It is our healthy lifestyle choices that affect our health. And so if someone is at risk for diabetes, we would never want the advice to be, you need to lose weight, because losing weight will not solve the problem. What will solve the problem is changing their habits. And sometimes changing those habits could have them lose weight. But it's not the same. We don't lose weight to cure diabetes. We don't lose weight to cure heart disease. We change our lifestyle in a way that has us feed ourselves healthy food, that has us move our bodies pleasurably. And sometimes that can impact both our health and our weight. But weight does not cause health problems. The only example that I would say does is joint pain. Obviously, if we are carrying around a lot of extra weight, it can be hard for our joints. However, the scientific community is now showing us that it is actually the overweight people live longer than any of the other categories. Sometimes people can be really, really healthy and just carry extra weight.
Sure.
And that just needs to be okay.
Yeah. Sure.
And I have to say, sometimes that extra weight can be there for a reason. What if our extra weight is actually holding space for us to discover something really important about ourselves? What if my lesson to learn on this planet is that I don't have to look a certain way to be a worthy person? And what if that is part of my journey? I can be very healthy and be carrying some extra weight that is the universe's way of teaching me that lesson. It could be part of my journey, and that journey is going to be there until I learn the lesson. What if the weight is a placeholder for me to be who I want to be? And as long as I'm hiding behind it, it's going to be there. It is waiting for me to step up and do what I want to do and be the woman that I really am. And until I'm willing to do that, it's holding the space for me. It could be holding space for me to actually be a bigger person.